Hello friends, welcome to ATI blog. This is a tutorial series on how to run any external program or any external script or any external language from PHP. This is a part 1 of this tutorial series, and we will learn how to execute commands in PHP. The shell commands for Linux or Windows. We will use here Windows operating system, and we will learn how to use Windows command prompts commands in PHP. So we need a PHP environment. I am using XAMP here. XAMP is a software for running PHP projects, and this is very good for beginners. You will get here Apache, MySQL and PHP all in one in this software. So you need to have some basic knowledge of command prompt, some commands of Windows, so that you can execute. So we will discuss here dir command. It will display all the directories and files in our PHP program. So the first function is exec function. You can also call it execute function, and this function syntax is very simple. It has a string output, and this function has 3 parameters. First parameter is the command itself, and it will be a string. So we can write in double quotes the command to execute in our command prompt. And the second parameter is array, and third parameter is integer. The second parameter is optional, and it outputs the output of the command we have passed. So when the output will come, each line of the output will be stored as elements of this array we are passing. Okay, so the output will be in an array format, because we are passing array as a parameter here, and this array will contain the output, and each line of the output will be stored as a array element. And the third parameter is integer, and this variable return will store the output of this program, output of this function. So this is integer, so it will return 0 or 1. 0 if successful execution, or 1 for any error in the command or anything else. Okay, so we will see some example, and we will execute the exec function. The second function is more basic. This is shell exec function. This function simply returns the output. It doesn't store the output in an array. It simply returns output as a string, and the first parameter is the only parameter is the command to execute in a string format. So this function returns simply the output of the executed command. So we will see some example here. First of all, we will execute exec function. Exec, then the command to execute, we will use dir command. It will display all the directories, and we will pass an arr1, and this will $int1. Okay, these are the two variables we are passing here. arr1 will contain the array, and int1 will contain the output. not the output, the return. Whatever the function returns the value, it will store here in int1. So first we have to initialize arr1 as blank array, then $int1 as null, just for checking. Okay, it will replace the values here. After executing the command, these value will be replaced with the new values we are getting from exec function. Now the arr1 will contain an array, so simply we can print r the returned array. Okay, and we will check what we have got. So this is an array, so we can control that view source. You can see here the array, and each line of the output is stored as the array elements. Also the blank line also, it will store the in the array element. So, and you can see here this function is executing in the current directory of our project. Okay, we have our project here, XAMP htdocs ATI blog, and you can see XAMP htdocs ATI blog. So where the PHP project is stored, there from the command executes. Now we will see the shell exec function. This function doesn't take more than one parameter, and we can simply echo it. You can see no array is here, so this function directly outputs the string.